What's cracking, Eagle family? Thanks for tapping in. Today, I'm going to give y'all another raw banger. Today, I'm going to be giving y'all the top 3 things y'all need to do this job. I'm about to tell you may seem a little obvious, but not a lot of people know. I get a lot of people hit me up through the DMs, through my email, asking certain questions about the job, what to expect through the interview process, what to wear, things like that. So today I'm here to give it to y'all the raw way, unscripted, you feel me? So yeah, we about to hop into this thing. So when you get into this job, just understand you never know what's gonna happen. You never know what's gonna happen, so you gotta expect anything at unexpected times. You feel what I'm saying? They might be quiet for a minute and then next thing you know, some shit popping off. You feel me? So you gotta be ready at all times. You feel me? So one of the things you're gonna need for some things go left is a pair of gloves. You feel me? You're gonna need you a pair of Dirty Works. You feel me? You're gonna need you a pair of Dirty Works. Either latex or you can get you some football gloves, baseball gloves, whatever works best for you. But make sure you got you a pair of gloves on you at all times. You feel me? And I used to use my gloves mainly when I was about to go in for an apprehension, because I know when it came down to it, a lot of these people like to fight. You know what I'm saying? So if it came down to us banging in the vestibule, I need to make sure I got a pair of Dirty Works on. Real shit. You know what I mean? Because in the area that I was in, too, come on, Green Valley, Montbello, these niggas like to fight. So I need to have a pair of Dirty Works on. And back in the day, if you seen somebody with gloves on, something was about to go down. It's just kind of like back in the day before wearing face masks became a thing. If you seen somebody with a face mask on, you was walking the other direction because you knew something was about to go down. They about to go shoot something up, something about to get shot up. You feel me? So, make sure you get you a pair of gloves. So like I was saying, when I was making these apprehensions, I wore gloves at all times. And my team knew. Everybody in the store knew. Okay. And it was crazy because after a while, they started looking at my hands as I was walking the floor. And that's just how well they knew me. So they knew when I was putting on my gloves, I'm about to apprehend somebody. So everybody would gather around. Customers would stop doing what they doing because they knew it was go time. Something about to go down. He got the gloves on. He throwing the gloves on. Something about to go down. So they want to know. They want to see. You feel me? And customers, they found my apprehensions entertaining for some reason. And second, when you wear gloves in the store, it's gonna bring some attention to you. People are gonna ask questions. But that's what you want. You know what I mean? That's what you want. Because if you got gloves on in the store, you kind of putting people on edge. You know what I mean? And that's what you want. You want people on the edge a little bit. Come in here, get what you coming to get, and be on your way. Don't be coming in here acting the fool, talking crazy to our cashiers, this and that and the fourth. You know what I mean? Shoplifters, you putting on your gloves, they see that you ready for something to go down. You know what I mean? So 9 times out of 10, when shoplifters that knew of me, knew how I get down, and they still wanted to try it, and they see me putting gloves on, and they still wanted that stuff, they still wanted the merch, they was gonna try to flee because they know I'm coming. I am coming. Y'all see the videos. I come in hot every single time. Every single time. And if we gotta bang, we gotta bang. You know what I mean? Because people just love to fight over shit that ain't theirs in the first place. But anyway, let's move on. So those are the first things you're gonna need is a pair of gloves. I can't stress that enough. Number 2, second thing you're gonna need, not in this order, but I'm just saying, second thing you're gonna need is a pair of glasses, man. It has been known for shoplifters to spray us with mace when we come in for that apprehension. When we go in for that apprehension, it's been known. I done seen videos, I done heard stories about it. Shoplifters will mace you every single time. Now, fortunately, I've never got mace, and God only knows what would have happened if somebody did so. I would have lost my job right then and there. Mace? Come on, man. I done dealt with, people with guns and knives. You gonna pull out mace? Okay. I bet you today be your last day spraying the AP with mace. I promise you that. I promise you that. But fortunately, like I said, I was never sprayed with mace, but I've heard stories and I've seen multiple videos on this. So that is one of the reasons why you need a pair of sunglasses. The other reason, should I say, because I don't want to confuse nobody, but the other reason why you're going to need a pair of sunglasses is because people love to eye watch in the store. People love to eye watch in the store. Your shoplifters like to eye watch. If they know who you are, they want to know who you looking at. Internal employees like to know who you looking at, if you looking at them, if you investigating them, you know what I mean? And when people see you watching somebody, they tend to start watching the person that you watching too. And sometimes that will mess you up, because then that makes the shoplifter feel like everybody in the whole store watching them and that they own to them. So they gonna flee the scene. They gonna ditch the merchandise and leave. You feel me? Like I done told y'all before. But that is the second thing you're gonna need. You're gonna need some sunglasses. One, so you don't get sprayed with mace directly in the eye. You know what I mean? I won't say it doesn't have an effect after they spray it, but at least they won't hit you directly in the eye type shit. You feel me? You want to wear your PPEs. Now, second, people love to eye watch. Your boosters, your shoplifters, your internals. They love to eye watch, see where your eyes is looking. See if you watching them. So make sure you get you a pair of sunglasses, all right? Now, the last thing you are most definitely gonna need doing this job, especially if you want to have an impact, especially if you got a passion for it. And all the APAs out there know that's been in this thing long enough that you need you a good pair of tennis shoes, man. Like I can't stress that enough. Your bunions will be hurting trying to look cute for somebody in the store, trying to impress people. Damn all that. You come in to do a job, get you some comfortable shoes, because you're gonna be on your feet all day. You'll have your 3 breaks, your first 15, your hour lunch, and your last 15. But outside of that, you are on the floor all day. Not in the office sitting down. You on the floor all day. You outside checking the parking lot. You outside checking the perimeter. You know what I mean? You're going to be on your feet. So you need something to make them bunions feel comfortable. You know what I mean? And I had trained somebody that thought this was going to be an easy job to do. Because that's how I made the job look. I made it look so easy that everybody else felt like they could do it too. So when she came to my store, she came all prissied up. I was like, she don't know what she just got herself into. But she about to find out real quick. So how we did it at Walmart was they would come train with me at my store for a few days or a week, depending on how long I'm training them. So the thing was, she was gonna come to my store. I was gonna give her the game, and then I would go to her store so I can give her pointers on how to do the job at her store, because every store is kind of set up different. You know what I mean? So, but she came in all prissied up, trying to look good, looking cute. You know what I mean? She ain't got to wear a uniform no more. You know, she could wear plain clothes. She, feeling herself. And by the end of the day, she was through. She was through. Hey, she was through, man. She was done. Stick a fork in her, she's done. And we walked the floor the whole entire day. Got her 3 breaks. But outside of that, her ass was on the floor all day. I'm going to show you how I do it. All right, let me see how you do it. All right, let me see you watch somebody, and I'm going to follow you following somebody else, and I'm going to give you pointers on what you should do better, what you can do better, what you're doing good, you know what I mean, things like that. And so by the end of the day, she was done. She went home. She said she passed out. She said the next day when I seen her, she said she went home. Her bunions was, man, crying. But let me tell you what else happened the next day that I seen her. She didn't look prissy. She came in street clothes. She came in like she was ready to squab with somebody. She came in like she was ready to get into some shit. You feel me? And also I was like, yep, she ready. She came back in with sweats on, you know what I mean? Tennis shoes. I'm like, there you go. There you go. You know what I mean? Like, loosen up. Because this is a different ball game around here. Our work make us look good around here. You know what I mean? We're going to look good from time to time, but our work make us look good. And that's what we about over here at 5334. You know what I mean? So them is the top 3 things you need when you do this job, man. Real talk. You need you a good pair of gloves, latex, football, baseball gloves, whatever you prefer. You need you a pair of sunglasses so you don't get maced. And then you got them people who be all up in your business, eye watching. And then you got shoplifters that's eye watching. They want to know if you following them. So you got to be on that. And then you need you a pair of comfortable shoes. You know what I mean? Get you some comfortable shoes, some Nikes, you know, some Adidas, whatever you wear, but make sure they're comfortable because you're going to be on the floor all day long. Understand the game? So that's all the game I got for y'all for this one. I hope that helps. I hope y'all out there being safe, standing y'all's ground. But yeah, those are the top 3 things you need to do this job. So let's just get to it. Happy hunting to all my APAs out there, man. Stand your ground, be aware, watch your surroundings at all times. Gotta stay alert out here. It's a crazy world we living in today. So stay alert. It's your boy Eagle Eye Miller. Till next time, raw and unscripted.